Okay, so as promised, we have tons and tons of brand new specials for everybody that we're so delighted that you were able to bring to us for our big birthday celebration, including these fabulous cat's eye quartz and white zircon drop earring. Look at the design work and the element. Just even the modified pear in a fancy cut that you're seeing in the middle there. That's 19 or 18 millimeters approximately. So you have a huge size here, and you have this amazing shintuancy going on where you have this fabulous movement of the cat's eye, which is so fascinating. And it's $289.90, 5 flex pays or 6 flex pays, and a 2.5-minute special or sell out. So have you done the cat's eye before?
No, I've never done cat's eye before, and we have 2 cat's eye pieces today. So I'm not supposed to show you everything at once, but I'm going to, because I want you to see as I explain what cat's eye is. Can you hold that up?
Sure.
Okay, cat's eye is a form of quartz. We know quartz is one of the most plentiful gemstones on Earth. We know that quartz is as strong as a rock, literally, and cat's eye is a limited, more rare type of quartz, because what you get is literally the effect of a cat's eye. So do I have any cat lovers that are watching? Because if I do, even if you don't love the pieces, although you can't really not love them, if you're a cat lover, how could you not own cat's eye? It's very rare to find it. Now with this earring, with this drop earring, as Lynn said, there's an unbelievable chatoyancy that is coming from the cat's eye. What does that mean, chatoyancy? It means that it's glowing and the light is changing. There we go, let me show you. The light, oh great. Who do you want to see them on? Do you want to see them on me, on right here? Okay, there we go, thank you. Let's look at these, and let's look at the way, do you see how the blues are coming through it, and then there's a steely gray? We normally only see this with labradorite, but to be able to see this in a quartz, in a cat's eye quartz, when you think about your cat at home and you think about those mesmerizing eyes, isn't this what you see? And then I wanted to take an earring that's very, very popular. It's an Indian motif. It's one of my favorites. It's a 2-stone drop. It is very, very lightweight. It's got, let's look at it on Victoria so you can see what it looks like in the ear. You've got 14 karat gold over sterling.
And just about 2 inches in length, but lightweight again. They're beautifully proportioned and balanced. Look at the shape on the ear.
It's feminine. This is when you talk about Indian Mughal jewelry, and that is what that's what all the royalty wore in India back in the 1920s and 30s. This is the design that you were seeing, and actually the design emanates from the brooch. So men used to wear their the turbans, and in the turban there would always be a brooch. And the more expensive the gemstones in the brooch, the higher royal and more rich, quite frankly, and more powerful they were. So this starts out as a turban pin, and then we take that design, that's where you get that beautiful pear shape, and then you have all the bezel set cat's eye around it and the natural white zircon, and then we turn that into a royal pair of earrings that are good for every day.
It is that couture look that we love so much from Rarities that you will not see anywhere else. 55067